Oh shit, hey, Winterhide.
Hey.
Anything specific?
A spot to sit down. And maybe a few beers.
Alright, make yourself comfortable.
I'm sorry, whatever your second thing was, I didn't hear it over text.
Beers.
Right by my ears. A little, but you also walked right by my ears. What did you say you needed?
A beer.
They need a beer and a place to sit.
I just...
One Dragonborn-sized beer.
Sorry, I've just seen insides far too many times over the last few days.
Trust me, so have I.
Oh god. Yeah. I could do without all of that. Considering that's the only thing I've experienced since my activation.
I just...
Yeah.
I think I need to go back for a couple of days.
Put arm down.
Back to, Waterfront. I'll be back. I'll put more Sims back together, I promise. I'll be back. I hope none come in.
You're no good to anyone burned out.
Remember, you're not the only engineer in the field right now.
Yeah.
There are several. Okay, at what point do I become concerned that you've fallen through a dimensional... Okay, you sat up. I thought you had passed out or something.
No, you're good, you're good. My foot totally wasn't falling off.
Okay, that makes more sense. It looked like you had just gone into the counter.
Into the void.
Given everything happening around here, yeah, that wouldn't even surprise me.
Eh, the void isn't fun as you think.
Can I get
I've been
another
there.
one? Please?
Yeah, you can. And don't worry about paying for it. Drinks around the house tonight.
Yeah.
What is the biggest bottle of iced tea you got? I just want iced tea.
I have to get a non-alcoholic Palace iced tea.
We're totally gonna pretend that this is a bottle of iced tea.
Thank you.
Why it's corked, I don't know.
It's special French.
Maybe you know.
You...
So when all that was declared, I was going out for a walk.
Unfortunate.
I was here, I've been here. I haven't left.
I
was out
came
for
down
a walk
right
and
before.
I was
But I
out
took
in
an
the
AV
streets
in.
taking a walk. It was quiet, and then it didn't.
There's ways. They
But
can
you
give
still
me
put
the
it back-
AV outright.
Yeah, there's
We
also
also
should
have a
be a Garden District teleporter out in the middle of the street.
Yep.
There is.
I can
So yeah, well,
throw
either way.
back that one, back to the one, back to Meat Rack.
Yeah, you should be able to. You can go home. But yeah, all these AVs are all cleared to come and go. And Hoy at the Purple Lotus hooked us up with the teleporter to Garden District.
Yep.
So you can get back to the rack from there, for sure.
Yeah, there's a teleporter from Garden District in the rack as well.
Yeah. I think they all hook up to the same hub, so...
I'll be fine. Even just getting out of Palace in a mildly safe way will be enough for me. I can get public transport from there back to Waterfront even if teleporters don't work.
They should. It's just some of the teleporters. Palace is the only place that's unlocked down. Everywhere else is business as
Fine.
usual.
Yeah, I know. as per usual in this
I
city.
used the teleporter to go get materials to work on a fairly large synthetic earlier today. Unit Alpha had a piece of rebar thrown through its front visor and I had to repair it.
Unfortunate.
He's a big synthetic, made out of conventional parts. He's not made out of some crazy shit like adamantine or anything. He's just your garden, gigantic synthetic made out of titanium hydraulics. He's not some corpo grade shit. I'll certainly try.
What if I told you I know a suit made out of hydraulics and titanium, and he does not like he's made of corpo grade shit?
Sounds about right.
You recognize him?
Is it the big thing with, is it the big guy with the saw blade and the pincer hand
Nope.
that hangs around Bay 9?
No.
No.
It is a synth that hangs around Bayo 9. It's the fucking crazy one. The traffic light. 12.
Ollie, but
Yeah, Snurska has told me a few stories about him, about what he does.
I did not know you were standing next to me. You
Can I have another beer,
startled me.
please?
Well, I meant
You're
you're
safe.
alright and you don't need your armor, you're safe, so you'll be fine. But if you want to keep it on, you can.
Also, is there a reason your tail is sticking straight up?
I was told that. You were the one that built that barrier out there?
Shouldn't be.
Well, yes.
Somebody grabbed it and stuck it in that
Well done.
position. I fixed it.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
I don't know who grabbed it or when.
Just very
Yeah, if you
Other
want to
than
stand it.
acting a little wacky, I haven't seen him do too much crazy.
It's purely cosmetic.
Speak to Snurska about it. She has fucking stories.
Attached it in a firefighter match once and beat somebody with it.
Then again, there's a if it's my business or not. I'm already kind of stretching line span as a outside of Zephyrin engineer volunteering to work there.
She'll probably bite you.
That's kind of
Apparently, outsiders have kind of sullied the name of people trying to help out here. Even though I didn't impose myself, I was asked to assist in Zephyrin. But apparently, that's
I have a short tail.
There is a pretty common thing
outsiders
of
are not
people
looked
from
favorably upon.
people who aren't from Saphira wanting to come to Saphira to fix Saphiran issues and just making a massive fucking mess of them.
That are curled.
I'm not here to do that. I'm
Happens a
just here
lot.
to help when I
Yeah.
must.
Yeah.
And only if I'm asked.
I'm alive.
Doesn't really matter, you know how people are.
Yep.
Hey Ollie.
I still
How we
get
doing?
flack from Cupcake about it.
Hi.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were gonna go get food.
It's an easy thing to do, get flagged from Cupcake.
It was at the shutdown 2 weeks ago. I couldn't be bothered to care now. I'm doing what I can to help who needs help, and if
Cupcake
it's
does.
a problem for somebody,
Hey Jason.
I don't really care anymore.
You doing alright at Winterhood?
Tired.
You and me both.
I think that's a lot of us these
I'm
days.
gonna be going back to Waterfront for a couple of days.
Spend a little time with her and change and bring this outfit and my armor here so I can.
Understandable. We got more than enough people helping around here, so, you know, you need a break, take one.
Until after
My problem is I live here.
Well, that's my problem too, is that people live here.
More than happy to go back to the
I feel bad going back to my cozy life.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I just want to make sure that things are secure
Yeah.
and relatively okay at the
I felt that way when Industrial was really having problems. Later, Angel.
A couple days at least.
Yay.
Something that Ader told me quite a bit ago is that you can't help everyone,
Because I mean, it sounds like chaos.
but you can help
outside
yourself.
right now,
And if
but
you
it's
can
not
help
working.
yourself,
everyone, but
then
you
you can help
sure
some
don't
people.
try.
Some of them have gotten the memo.
Hi,
Need
I'm
to keep
Pickles.
yourself
I'm also
safe.
a doctor. I understand helping everyone within my job description.
Yeah, the big scary roll.
Yeah, I'm named
Nice
after
to meet you,
December.
Have kind
Pickles.
of scared everybody away.
My aunt's last name became my last name, and then everyone in the military just called me Pickles because they thought it was funny, and just kind of kept.
And then unfurl.
Fair enough.
I mean, you
I don't like
understand,
pickles, they're gross.
but
Too sweet.
The rolly drones, as I'm calling them in my head,
You ever had,
scared people.
dill?
Creator has told me to do this.
Still too sweet.
Oh, hello, creator.
Pepperoncinis?
Or is it bread and... What about, like, bread and butter? Aren't those the ones that are a little more sour?
Yeah, those ones are sour. Yep.
What about Vlasic?
Never heard of it.
I take it this bottle is now empty?
Ah, it's been empty for a bit.
That sounds quite like the refreshing beer you're having there.
Woman literally stuck it in her throat and drained it in 30 seconds.
A bit of barely
Hey,
feels refreshing to me anymore.
Most of the time, I am on a battlefield, eating within 3 seconds of telling someone me to eat, and going out and killing people and or saving them. It's a thing.
Sounds
I'll have
boring.
a please.
Not here to argue, homie.
Sure thing.
He's been drinking beer.
Here we are.
There is a very good chance that Nikki is going to come back piloting one of the drones that she lent us to keep well not to say. Those things seem to have scared a lot of people off, for which I am thankful. People outside the walls.
Yeah, between her and, like, the 3 other, like, small armies of automatons that they've sent us.
Yeah, things are
Seriously,
quiet
no...
enough that
Like, I'm
After
glad
tomorrow,
that
I
the
can
people
go
offering
home.
aid and help have kind of trickled down a little bit, but they still keep popping up.
May I ask you something, Ollie?
Sure.
What was the reason that Barm was banned from the Atlantis?
He nearly killed Job, and then he threatened to kill everyone in the building.
Maybe
And
you want
shot
to have a
Ollie.
conversation. Maybe you want to have a conversation with Hamsky because he pulled another stunt similar to that at the meat rack today, and Hamsky apparently is only considering
Told you.
stopping him from participating in fights, whereas I want him banned from the streets in general. He was swearing off one of the medics
he's
who
not
were
the one who's
offering to
going on.
help him. They stopped. I got distracted. He started threatening one of the medics. They refused to heal him, so another medic had to take over. But I don't know what's going on between him, Miss Aurora, and Butch at the gym. But I think it would just be best if he wasn't on the streets at the meat rack,
normally it's
regardless.
still yapping.
Interesting. Alright, well, I can talk to him, but
Here, yes. You reckon no.
not sure what good it'll do.
Just,
So, the thing is, if
just
I've always gotten the impression Hamsky doesn't like me.
well, and knowing Hamsky, if
bless you.
Barmley isn't physically, he doesn't like a lot of things. Knowing what I know about Hamsky, if Barmley isn't attacking anyone outside of fights, then there's no real grounds to ban him beyond.
Oh, it was an
threat.
illegal fight in the parking garage.
No, so I overheard them talking. Hamsky has basically said that. I'm pretty sure it's Hamsky, if not other security, said that if he does that again, he's banned.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Well, Aiden said that he should be banned, but Hamsky's just banning him from fights.
You can go put the rolly drone back. I love that she brought it in here for a second. That was adorable.
It looked like something from CIS.
Sorry.
you're
That
fine.
is one of Nikki's rolly drones. You've seen them around, keeping people who want to harm this place out of it.
That kid just always seems to pull me the wrong way, you know.
He's arrogant and loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
Well, being loud and obnoxious.
Yeah,
isn't
but being
crimes,
arrogant, loud, and
arrogant is.
obnoxious isn't exactly grounds.
It's the arrogant
I
part that
don't
I'm
like
worried
the kid
about.
either. It's the arrogant part that's gonna get him killed someday.
I controlled one of those.
He wasn't so bad back in the day, but
Apparently,
something changed.
He was talking about like something about him being God's gift or something, and then he got.
I heard that, and I had to keep myself from
Yeah, sounds about
clawing
right.
his eyes out.
Yeah, don't
If you said
bother.
that to me, I'd just
Only
laugh
if there
in
was
his
someone
fucking
who
face.
could.
That's fucking hilarious.
Let him piss off a let him piss off somebody who won't have any qualms about killing him.
If you want anything, say it.
Let that be his fate. Just wait.
Palace IT, iced tea.
I'm still waiting for the damn challenges until a fight. It'd be hilarious.
Wonder if anyone has
Unfortunately,
fucking
I'll
hurt
show
him
you
for
the
pissing
And
about.
what can I get you in the meantime? Also, all the drinks are on the house.
I wouldn't be surprised with how many people he's annoyed or
Would you
angered.
like a menu to point at?
Thank you kindly.
Okay.
He's wanted to shoot me for the longest of
Can I
times.
get just There's also a giant menu up there.
You doing alright?
No, it's so I know what they're ordering because they're having a hard time speaking.
Yeah. That's Pepsi.
This is for both of us.
That's fine. I won't pry.
Good thinking.
All right.
So how
up,
does
1,
one
2,
go
or 3.
about building
You
a
hold up 3
barrier
fingers?
like that?
Are you capable
Is
of
it
that? 'Cause
coming
I
from
know
like
I'm not.
one source, or is
Okay.
there like a
Hold up, 1, 2,
line
or 3 for
around the
flavor.
entire
1
vicinity?
cherry, 2 berry, 3 lemon.
This one was something a bit special.
Cherry soda coming up.
Designed special object that is meant to put hard light upon an object
Oh.
without the necessity of an emitter. So I just
Really?
Where are we going to be?
well, of course, it's
The
theoretically possible
people
to
that
essentially
were originally
condense
going to be
energy
here
enough
not-
into a
are
solid
not here yet.
object.
They are
but the
late.
energy
Or
output
are we
necessary
early? I
for
think
that
we're
would
late.
be
I think we're on time.
I think they're late.
exponential.
Makes
I
sense.
think they are late.
You're really pretty, you know that,
It's already
right?
been like 30, almost 40 minutes
did
in.
that.
Thank you, and
I made a device that was able to coat an object with hard light.
Just a little.
A simple line, modified it to a bit taller and
a little.
durable, and we got a barrier.
Do we need to load you up in the AV and send you home?
It's impressive.
No, I'm good.
Well,
Okay.
it may be impressive, but
Never been to this place. There's so many
Never
colorful
mind.
fish. Like
I can take a
rainbows.
lot of drinks.
Why?
thanks.
So this is exhaustion combined with a few drinks. Gotcha.
You know, I heard they,
This one needs to go home for a few days, so I told him about the garden teleporter.
Guess.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you were dead for a second. You were so still.
Look at the menu.
Maybe I should take maybe once this place goes under, I should take a job as a street performer, one of those statues.
It's
vegan or
a
something?
device that you literally
Yeah,
put
you
on
stand
and
really
it coats
still.
in hard light, making it armor.
And also, you sneak up on me all the time.
I do that. I do that.
It's
You do
okay.
that.
It's because you walk so quietly for being, you know, for having as
Can I
much
have another
metal as
drink,
you do.
please,
You're
by the way?
surprisingly light on your. Yeah, another beer.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
I eventually was able to make a
I'm sorry
Go.
about the comment. I just
a power source capable of handling that, but
About what? What?
then
Sorry about
like,
the comment, I just,
attention of a few
I'm
people,
moving.
and I know
feeling
that
kinda-
I don't mind. I'm taking it as a compliment.
And of course, I have.
You're good.
sorry.
And
I'm not any better.
that's what I did.
This garden is vast.
And now that everything is going on,
You'll be okay.
We had to revive the
You're not
project in a
garden
sense, and
Analogy is.
found an
What's
alternative
what?
power
TM?
source which
Like,
I do
for
not
example,
like.
What's Pipsqueak? What would Pipsqueak be?
No.
What kind of flower? What are they?
It
What
was
kind
my
of
friend.
flower?
Yeah.
They constantly
Well-
generate energy.
You seem like you need to hear pets
and
too much.
electricity.
I kind of
Like
need your pets.
cornflower,
I simply
daisy,
told them to
rose,
put their arms through two
lilac,
lines,
lavender.
and I sapped some of
No,
it
I think that's
for
quiet
the forge.
Definitely.
Did they know
I
that's
can
what you were
sit
doing?
on-
Like, did they
I'd say we
offer
must
to
be
do
alive.
that
For a
for
little
you?
bit.
They did not offer, but they did know I was doing
You
it.
said we?
Honestly, we were
Isn't it
both
like
against
the
the idea,
majority?
but we were,
Oh, for the kitties.
you know, the situation
The
outside.
kitties, I see.
Hmm.
We didn't really have much choice.
Okay, so you compartmentalize people. Interesting.
Well, how are they now after you did that with them?
They're fine,
Okay.
but still.
Well, you did a good thing, and they helped out doing a good thing as well. In the moment, it probably sucked, and they got hurt, and it was scary, but they're fine now. They're still
How you doing,
around,
Jones?
Rest.
right?
Calls are like what? Hour-ish.
About an hour and 18 minutes.
Looking at after.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm
I think we've got like a hyena class reunion going on today.
Oh, is that why I recognize their visor?
Yeah, no, that type of digital face concealment is pretty much their signature.
Looks like they want to order something, so.
And then, of course, after that, I had to
Gravity
allow
controls.
another old thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hex.
A headache.
What are you doing? I can't see them. What are you doing, Viper?
Don't worry about it.
Here's what we say. Here's what we all say. We've been here for 2 hours, and that
You saw me walk in with that suit of armor, right?
I did. Built that as well.
What? Yes. With an old friend. What do you think about
Did I get y'all anything?
Looks quite
The ones
nice.
who just walked through the door?
Were those arms that were sticking out off the shoulders?
Can we get a shot of vodka?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep.
How much are you able to lift with that?
Not much. But then again, I can live fair enough with this.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Alright, they can flag me down if they
What
want.
is it made out of?
So that was kind of my creator's memory day.
Steel.
They're offering you
And other bits and bobs.
drinks are free.
Yeah, the drinks are all on the house tonight.
Drinks are free. Go get
Made
some.
by
Look, he's here.
salvage parts.
I've been here before.
No worries, take your
Together
time.
from salvage.
What do you guys want?
Personally, I'm fond of the Naco Night, but that's just because I think
Well
it's fun to
done.
make. It's like a tequila sunrise, but
It
blueberry.
wasn't just me. It was
flavoring instead of
me and
citrus.
a friend, but that was a long time ago.
It's kind of purpley. Okay.
And armor was my old life.
Do you not like that armor?
Naco Night.
I was a champion in an arena.
Oh, there.
A robot
You got
fighting
anything,
arena.
Viper? Not now.
If you change your mind, you can flag me or one of the other people back here down.
Fought a lot.
I would like to state for the record that the Palace iced tea is not actual iced tea, though we do also have actual iced tea. It's a Long Island iced tea, just with the name Palace.
It sounds like the
I'm going to get
history
pasta.
still troubles you.
It does.
Then why do you keep the armor?
Probably find some.
So you know, it's got a lot of alcohol in it. Not as much as the moonshine.
Why don't you build
I'll be
something
back
new?
in a few minutes. I just need to do something quick.
Understood.
By building something new, I'd
Maybe.
be different. Just
Where are we going to sit? There's so much space.
that
I've
armor.
returned. I'm extremely fast.
Yeah, it's
As a Viper,
something that I can't
I feel
let
like-
go.
like you
put it
put
to
his
rest,
lipstick
but I can never let it
compensating for something.
Hello.
I can understand that.
He's really good at it too.
With everything that's going on,
Anyways, let's join
I think
the other.
I'm going to get out of the way of the
putting Donnie back
doorway.
on
Oh my
champion
goodness.
would be necessary.
I cannot have my people being around for
Never mind, they dispersed.
Well, don't feel like you have to take everything on by yourself. You have a group with you as well.
I know.
Wait, how's your head
That's
doing?
why I got to put the armor back on.
I mean, it's been like a week, well, a few weeks.
Sorry that she didn't respond to your
Oh,
text,
well.
by the way.
Fine.
It's okay. I did a little bit of looking, and it looks like it's mostly handled.
She hit the DOA button and
The only family I really have is the pack.
I don't blame her.
The table where we were sitting at, where we were just
Yeah.
standing around. doing
And you
something.
can rely on us. It's why we're here. Do you know what most packs are in feral animals? Family
get a whiskey,
groups.
You guys figure it out. I'm gonna get a drink.
on the house tonight, no payment necessary.
I'm gonna be standing here until I figure out which table we're sitting at.
Thanks. Just go sit over there.
You don't have to take on the whole world by yourself. None of us do. That's why Winterhide is going to go home for a little while. Because he's no good to anyone if he burns out. It's the same is true for you. You're no good to anyone if you burn out or me.
Apparently.
Why I've been going home every couple of days. But I think starting on Monday... What's that? But I think starting on Monday, I will, oh, come on. Be able to... Okay, already got it. Start being home and just coming by and checking in every couple days instead of being here for 2 days and then checking at home. We apparently have an army of synthetics and drones protecting this place. So.
You have 3 Hellion units and a big-ass blue dog made of titanium. And whatever
We
the fuck
also
else
have-
this Holly has.
We also have 6 Rolly drones, as I'm calling them.
Wait, hold on. What did you
Holy
say?
shit, we
Did you
got
say Hellion?
Hellion unit, yes, it's something my creator built.
Not actual Hellions.
You know what that is?
We're crazy, we're not that crazy.
Drone, little female drone,
Hold on.
Jason.
What does
Hey,
Hellion
Cupcake.
mean to you?
I know that
It's an element?
there was an
Cupcake.
enemy
What the
that
fuck
went
is
by
Hellion?
that name.
Do you know what
Yeah,
Hellion
I
is?
I think.
Isn't it like the stuff in Neon Knights?
Something
Down
that
here.
fights
Is
ferociously.
it? Isn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, what a Hellion unit is a female drone
Right.
yay high carries a big ass hammer on their back with what looks like pilot gear. They're bright blue.
Good day, Cupcake.
Hello. You're right,
Them and other,
Fucking nearly shut down when I said something like that.
Not to
You
mention
good?
that there have been lots of volunteers.
I've been
come by
in
and
a little narco for about
this
5
corner of
days
the world
now.
safe.
Oh. You haven't taken a break?
We're down.
No.
He's going,
He's going to later tonight.
Okay.
I'm with my
Do you want me to get Fox and come walk you home or some shit?
It'd be nice to see Foxhound a bit early,
I've been in situations.
especially since I think I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
spend
can-
the rest
I
of the
can
night
call her.
Robin.
Even though we prepare.
Yeah, I can get her to come drop you off. A Robin's, if you want.
That'd be nice.
I'll send her a
There's
text
there's
in a bit.
Garden District teleporter. And
Fair warning.
I hear that.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of, I need to speak of Ollie, actually. Seeing about if I can
Literally just
do anything
drones
aside from the
that walk
teleporter.
around and obey
I know.
directives. I tell them what to do.
I know. I've interacted with them, and they look at me. They go. They say that I'm registered as a friendly entity, and then they walk away.
Yeah, pretty much. They don't really do much
They aren't
else.
exactly conversationalists, and it's.
I can
I'll be
speak
honest.
through them, but that's about it.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah. How's nobody noticed the Garden District teleporter? I'm sure Cupcake came up through the sewers because that's what Cupcake does, but.
So,
From what I was told, it was a fairly large teleporter.
It is. It's a huge.
You're talking to Winterheart?
I'm talking to you. I'm looking at
Oh,
you.
sorry.
I'm talking to you.
The way your eyes were looking, you're looking at Winterhide.
No, I stood up and
He's
I walked
already
over here and I'm
chatted with
talking to
me.
you.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah?
I'm doing fine as well. They were really kidding about this place being up in shit. Consequences of allowing the blue-haired twink
What is your name?
council members back in shit.
Hey, you need to remember to take breaks too.
Audacious.
How many
Just
days
refer
have
to me
you
as
been out
Audacious.
patrolling?
Audacious, gotcha. Understood.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, the Atlantis Club is a fine establishment, and the people that run this place are very
Besides,
well
Ernie,
educated.
who apparently also knows to take breaks,
So,
and you?
They know what they're doing. They're doing a good job here.
What's a break when you live on a
That's good. At least they're able to power through this in a time like this.
I'm essentially just a fucking glorified autonomous mode. When the primary administrator connects.
How about you? What's your name?
Jason.
Go into a standby mode. We both sync
Oh, yeah,
up
Nice to meet you.
because
Yeah, that tracks.
Nice to meet you.
I've been
Yeah, I
helping
know.
out around past this for myself, volunteering as a firefighter with Miss Casey, a woman who runs the Vegas Lounge, is also head of the fire department out here, so...
I'm not really sure what qualifies her to be head of a fire department, but
Interesting.
I'm also designed to be
No, if you're head of fire department.
People don't know that Artemis is basically a synthetic.
they're per district.
Every city has
Usually
a fire
corporate employed.
I do.
15% of her brain has
They don't always put out fires, depending. I'm not sure about the
It just depends on his pay.
At times, yeah.
That sounds about right.
That's how it is in Zitter, isn't it? I'm sure the ones
My
run by
job
Casey,
and the
though, are a lot
fire
nicer than usual other ones
Yes.
can be.
What I do for the fire department is, because I am fireproof, I run into the buildings and grab anyone that is trapped inside, while the others are dealing with trying to contain and put it out.
When she asked me for consent.
That's fine, you're fine.
Yeah, you told
Look, all I care about is that everyone involved knows what they're
Just happy to
doing
be able to do something.
and is consenting to what they're doing and nobody's being harmed.
Shit that has to be because of all this going on.
Understandable.
Honestly, it must be very tiring taking out all these fires since all it keeps sparking up every single time you take one out.
Well, I'm making sure to take my
Yeah, let's not do
breaks when I
that
can. I'm not
because she would be
on
terrified if she
duty
did.
all the time. I have a family at home. I have a child to take care of. So I only offer to help when I can.
She's Tony Stark in a cave with a box of scraps.
Horrifying.
What if I told you I've basically been a medic for the last 5 days? But not for people. Well, not for organics.
For the sun, for fence, synths.
Yeah. There's no rights here for
I believe
Sims.
that.
I read on Metagram that people have. I've read on Metagram
Someone
that
doesn't see synths as people.
Yeah.
Oh no, he got in an argument with a friend of mine about that once.
Are you talking about that big massive guy in that armor crashing the
I saw
fuck
you
out
walked in.
over?
We have you to thank for the giant fucking teleporter outside.
No, we're on about Jonas.
Making sure Big Boss knows you're here.
Yeah.
Need anything, let us know.
Oh, Jonas, I'm talking about a
Thank
guy
you
where
for giving us another way to get people in
Baron?
and out of the district.
Riot made like a
Appreciate it.
post, and this guy named Baron started crashing out after a friend of mine
I know you
called him
don't.
out for bullshit, and it was actually kind of funny.
That teleporter in Garden.
I mean, with the homie had been more or less paying attention to the shit going on. I haven't been reading Metagram.
She has racial-specific
keeping
trauma
people from jumping the walls
that
and
comes
causing
with
shit
not
will
trusting
back up
teleporters.
for parents synthetics that run in here not doing much else.
So I
wouldn't know.
on the same basis as ours.
You guys must be fucking tired as hell.
Which we just call
That-
that.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm a synthetic guy. Don't sleep.
Different universes.
I know, but
Hell yes, she's beat. She went home Thursday night and has been there since.
Several thousand
Good.
times and kind of
I took over for her and I'll be
I think the
taking
worst
over for her
is,
until she
I'm
returns
paranoid
tomorrow
because
night.
it's a technology one,
And then
is accidentally getting
We're gonna
stuck in
sync up
somebody if you
and
go
back to
through it.
work she goes.
Well, yeah, it would require a timing
Oh,
buffer on both ends to be like, alright, there's somebody approaching from there.
Hi, I've gone home like 3 times. I am
There
exhausted.
is that warning system.
This one has
so
been here
that's
for
why
5 days. I went home for 24 hours in the middle of that.
The Lilacs and Garden will make sure the traffic in there is fine, and then
That's why this one's going home.
priority at the moment.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's a lot more hyenas.
Yeah, that's the most I've seen here. I saw a few at the meat rack today, but
Regularly use net transmitter. It's just idle.
It seems they congregate around here more.
I understand.
they're not causing any issues, so...
Besides, your spaceship
give
is
them any-
nigh
What's up, bro?
undetectable, so. Well, your shuttles.
Just certain someone had issues with it. Not much, just came here for a quick drink. They fuck off this door sink when this place closes.
Yeah, fair enough.
So guess you're doing the same?
Pretty much. Wondering, someone here? You know, they can't see.
Visually, because then it's a hazard to.
What character is this? Out of character it's that.
No, but I'll find.
No, it's fine. He made his choice. He can live with the consequences.
Somewhere around here.
Understand.
No, not the blind chick. The chick with the tank on her back.
So yeah, how's your week
Poi.
been on after Tuesday?
Poi. Asking where Poi went.
I haven't really been.
Boy's over there.
The one that moonlights as a stripper.
Oh.
So you get to finally see what fucking Palace District just finally turned into after that whole
She
entire
has another
martial law
survey.
thing was slammed down on this place.
It's a lot less bullet holes around places than I thought there was gonna be.
Hello.
Remember, tell me what
Feel
that
free to
That's
take
just
all the time you need, by the way.
its own place. It doesn't need to be messed
Go
with.
back to the farm and crash down into
Oh,
Hayloft
actually, I
for
did go on a
very,
mission
very, very
Thursday.
long time.
Oh.
You can go
They
home at
actually
any
do.
time.
One of the
You
Stormbringer
can take
mechs.
the big ass teleporter. You can take
Yes,
AV out of the
mechs?
district.
Not many.
At this point, I'm
No,
not
we have two
denying
more
anyone
out of the
any
missions
particular route out.
There were
That's
some
actually fucking
scrappers.
cool.
Comes out of my pay, so be it. But I don't
There
think
were
it
some
will.
scrappers
I
that
mean, once all of this is
had
done in
mechs that we
Palace,
decided they needed to be dealt
can't
with.
rest until, you know, I know people
Mission
have
was to
food.
eliminate them. I changed the objective to capture.
People have food.
I know,
You brought
but
so much food.
So,
Look at you being the assertive
I brought in a box last time I came back. There's a lot of
Someone
food
has to
at
pay.
the hotel, and they're making sure that anyone who needs it has it.
Well, look at you coming back with 2 more extra mechs. You must have made Koi proud.
broccoli and cheddar
one
soup.
and 3/4 of one.
Yeah, that has been
Homemade.
actually very popular. People are very
Oh, you
glad to have
didn't-
hot soup.
One got destroyed, I guess.
Very nice.
It's
I
a
ripped the
self-made
armor
barrel.
off.
I brought in non-perishables mostly.
Did you beat
but
the shit out of
bread
it?
and Smaller cans
No,
of
we
soup.
just
People
had to
really can't handle broccoli and
immobilize it,
cheddar.
and the pilot was rather
But
If I
nobody's
find some time, I
competent.
can bring back some deer that I hunt out in the woods.
If you need chicken noodle, let me
Sure.
know.
we could even roll up that.
Well, it seems you had an interesting weekend. Can do some mech
No, I
fighting.
think we're good on the chicken noodle for the moment, but
I'm really roughed up from it still, so I'm kind of just relaxing
been-
for a bit.
they've been taking stock and they have enough to make sure that nobody's
They get
going
you?
hungry.
Like they got lucky shot in hitting the
Helps that we were getting
To-
donations beforehand.
fit in
I know
my
Marcus
mech,
came by at least at one point and brought a bunch of stuff from the
They
cafe,
had
which
to
people
remove
loved
the
that at the
seat.
street.
So I wasn't exactly secured properly.
And then we often have any
Inside.
fruits and vegetables we don't
While
use
being
here
in a
go straight
fist
to the
fight
hotel.
In a mech.
Same with
So you
fish
got
and
like
anything
knocked
else
around
that's
like a brick in a
left
tumble
over at the end of
dryer.
the day.
A little
Does any
bit.
of
They
you know anything about LF?
replaced my
How to
seat with
cyberdeck or anything of the sort?
like those carnival
Apparently
harnesses that come down.
has a bounty on his head from
Yeah,
So
the
I was-
ones that like.
yeah.
He doesn't know what to do about that.
I was standing the entire time.
Nothing. There's nothing he can do. Kill the bounty
So
hunter
when
when
you're
it shows
in
up.
this thing, are there like controls you must use,
Or
or
be
does
on
it
neutral
control? Or
territory
does
where
it
the bounty hunter
recognize your
isn't
movement?
allowed to
There's
collect the
controls
bounty.
on those. They're old construction.
Half the people, a
equipment,
lot of
very
people
like analog.
can't do that. You'll get sucked in.
Two
Yeah,
hands
Foxtech might be able to negotiate it.
that handle the movements.
But
and then,
frankly,
two
LF
pedals.
Vice, I think.
I think he works for them actually. But LF is.
Actually, when did you learn how to do
If
that?
LF puts a bounty on your head, there isn't
I
much you
had
can
this
do.
knowledge.
But the bounty hunters have places they are not allowed to collect bounties. That includes the meat rack. That includes here. He just needs to make sure that if a hunter shows up at Bay 09
That is surprising, really.
and it goes after him,
Or a lot of
but it
skills. I
don't
just
know which
have
bounty hunter it would be.
Opportunities to show them.
From what I
You
know,
have a
they
lot of
get
skills,
dedicated.
but cooking is not one.
At least that's how it looks.
No,
That's about all I know.
I'm trying to get better at it.
By a lot of people, so.
At least you're trying. That's the best part.
Fuck me. Oh, those seats are made for
Thank you.
like me.
You do your job.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Hello, yes.
Went to go down and help Tyler with his fucking community service,
No, unfortunately, the food
and
is
he
not.
wore the most
heard-
it's
goofiest
not
fucking
super
outfit I've ever seen.
I also heard he looked ridiculous. Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, I took photos.
It's very good.
I would.
To
love
be
see
honest,
them.
there was like a
Talking
lot
from a
of people
distance,
there who were volunteering, but that were just standing around talking. It's like you came in to volunteer, or did you come to watch?
I was.
Welcome to
That's where I
volunteer.
lived. That was one of my houses. You fuckers came through my garden.
We're sorry about that. We kind of did some unapproved renovations.
Yeah, I didn't notice from the earth shaking.
That's Tyler's
Actually,
fucking
I
gonna
heard,
put his hand in it.
No, you
Fox Tech
fuckers
lost
set
a
off
bot out there.
explosives.
Moonshine.
Yeah, there was a rusted bot on the garden, on the beach. I found it. It was fucking rusted.
Alright, what can I get
Go
you?
friends, I got back up.
I'm betting skewers.
You doing alright?
Yeah, Marcus had to put it down.
Yeah, I'm good.
You alright?
A letter to share. Alright, I go get it.
I'm just, yeah.
Oh, rest in pieces too.
I just-
That's some.
Checking the internet because I haven't
much
properly had
about
a
it,
chance in a
but
bit.
there's rogue AI, or even a rogue Foxtech bot has probably got some decent information on it.
Oh yeah, I remember one of the robots actually did get corrupted that day. And put down, which is interesting. I do remember afterwards he got attacked by a bunch of
Keep walking.
What?
I heard a rumor that one of the Foxtech bots at yesterday's cleanup went down and got back up
Thank you very much.
later on.
Oh,
there's
it's there.
There's a rogue one walking around now.
Wait, he got out?
That's what the rumors
That's
are. I don't know
concerning.
if they're true or not, but if it's true, a lot of valuable data
Let
on
me know
that
if you need
bot.
anything else.
Well, I guess better take care of that fast.
You always need
Or
If it hasn't gained sentience. I wouldn't doubt some
That helps.
some net runner's gonna go plug it full of emotions and shit,
Why did
make
I
it
jump
sentient. It's gonna be a lot harder to get information out of.
Why did I jump forward?
That would make it a full-fledged person at that point.
I could say something, but I'd be out of pocket.
They do. It's gonna be a lot harder for it to be
Yeah, it
taken
would.
down because usually people have a habit of harboring
now you're
a
being
bunch of
double dogged,
robots
I
in the
guess.
street.
Oh, he just wanted to be
Say it
inside.
with your
Stop
I don't know where
chest.
it's
Since
gonna show up.
robots.
This specific model is
If I wanted to do that, there are easier ways.
that is the term for this unit. They're not sentient.
Than, you know, being flung forward 2 feet.
But
Oh, let's
if
hope Fox
we
can
get a hold
take care of it.
I might try to put
Do
together
that,
a
they're
job
gonna
to
fucking
find
sell
it,
cats.
get some data out of it, try to
Either
make a couple
this,
bucks or
the one
something,
that
or
has
find
the
something
giant
useful out of
fuck-off,
it.
like 9-foot sword. I don't know if I'm just misseeing that it's stabbed into the couch and it's leaning against the wall.
Unless it's
or
Kate Cynthia's, then it's kind of its own thing at that point.
Do you see a sword that's like this?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just misseeing.
Understandable.
Okay.
What can I get you?
Give me whiskey on the rocks and also a
talkative. What have you been up to?
little flavor stick thing for the little one right here.
Huh?
Do they also
Sorry.
want it to be whiskey?
What have you been up to? I
Yes,
realize I've been
the
oddly
same.
talkative today.
Not much. Just been walking around, chatting with some people.
Alright. Whiskey on the
from
rocks.
time to time. Kind of been just dwelling on the thought of a
Whiskey flavor stick, and both are on the house.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Now, don't get crazy. Last time that you got a few of these, you went wild. So.
Viking culture or tradition.
One more time, you're flexing a little bit.
How are you going to translate Viking traditions? You're not really.
I read a lot of
sort of
books. Cody. I'm a nerd.
Well, the thing is, if you're going to be a partner and a mate in her culture, it is something you must do, and it's prove pure devotion to the other party. Which means
Not dragging the stool
you
out
have
the carpet,
to
that's
get back
difficult.
to back to your mate, no matter the cost. Which means if the situation here ever came to arise, you would have to sacrifice the people you care about to make sure you get back to your loved one, or back to them, no matter what.
Got about an hour left.
Which I say, which I wholeheartedly, you just fucking
Okay.
don't know why
Nobody's
I
been by the
said,
apartment.
yeah, I would do that. It doesn't sound like me. But to be fair, after that fight, I was in the right headspace, so I kind of just rolled with it. And now I'm just looking back at it and saying, it doesn't make any sense because she said so much to me that kind of goes against that.
That's good.
So when I sit down with her and talk about it again, actually give her my actual answer instead of something that was hastily just said in the moment.
Let me know how that goes. I've never heard something like that before. So,
It kind of sucks when
Pure old Odysseus type shit.
Later.
And your main core component is literally just
Unfortunately, I ain't no fucking Odysseus. I'm not willing to sacrifice the people I care about so hastily like that. If I'd have fought.
You do not want to know how many squirrel jokes I've been told.
still trying to process that. Because something like that's not going to fly at the Stormbringers.
Trust me, I'm not gonna do that. I like to see things through.
Do you happen to know a tailor?
As much as I love that woman.
You need to make sure that none of the people around you are in a situation where you have to leave them.
Yeah, I'll probably have to ask one of those too.
It's hard to think about. Because I like to see things to the end. I like to do my best to make sure everyone gets out safely.
Stuff sewn into the lining. Yeah, Flurry and Aurora. Flurry and Aurora are gonna be the best.
Nah, it's
Flurry and
alright, dude.
Aurora, they're gonna be your best bet.
The hood was up,
And now
so
we
I'm
wait.
all good.
I don't know.
I really don't know how to think about it, really. It's interesting. Real interesting.
That's why I set up the teleporters.
I don't fight, but I'm definitely defended.
How do you react to
Except my legs.
a
Otherwise, you shoot where my legs are. I'm
thing like that if you were
Well, when
theoretically
you get
ever to
leg
get
armor,
with someone?
easy.
I was just gonna say, honestly, I don't know. I don't plan on. I don't see myself with anybody. So I'm not sure.
I mean, if you're interested, I do know that a couple of companies nowadays, especially some industries, make just a full
I'll
body
talk
shield.
to her again at some point and try and talk.
It has
and
a
talk
nice
to her
little
about
glow
it.
on it.
kind of sure I can't do something like
But protects you.
Just to reiterate,
Not
so
really
it is
magic,
you want to
it's
make sure
actually
you get
tech.
home at
I
any
have a
cost.
magic shield. I have a
Yes.
magic shield.
Oh, you have a magic
Virtually
shield.
does the same thing.
if we ever got
Yeah, full
together.
body shield hovers just barely above my.
We're not together at the
Proper
moment.
components, I can give myself a mage shield for like 20 minutes, but
But you said if we
Mine
were
is
to
just
become
passive.
mates,
It just only
that would
takes
be
so much damage, and it's a
her
bit like
culture,
wearing
the
full body
conditions.
Kevlar. Bullets still bruise even if they don't go.
It sounds like it to be successful every mission.
it fucking hurts still. But
Every job you go out to do,
Alright,
you
okay.
can't die.
But it's better than dying.
You're not allowed to.
Yep. Doesn't do very
and
well
then there's
against
me
the heat
who
on fire though.
Yeah.
understandable. I think
Should
I can
also
figure
have
out
the
what's
same
right.
thing as well.
And also, I don't think
It's
I ever
not
want to
just
find out
for
what
the
happens if
male
somebody shoots a
partner
20
in
mil
relationship
at
to be
me.
doing this.
I'm pretty sure
Also
that
on
will
the
just shatter
female
the shield
side.
instantly, and I will
I
be
figure
very sure.
this is definitely something you two would have to talk to each other about.
Highest caliber
Yeah.
I can handle is
I know wholeheartedly she would
Probably-
never do that.
5.56.
From how I've known her and how I've
Typical
talked to
sniper
her,
bullet.
she
They're not
doesn't
as
seem
funny
like the
though.
type of person to throw people's
the
lives
drawback
away
of
like
the
that.
lid being up is I can't
Just for
hurt
one.
I have to tuck ears and
If you do
and
get into
run.
the Stormbringers, I would keep this very quiet and to
Yup.
yourself. You're not likely to be trusted if people know that
Meanwhile,
you
then
are
there's me who I am the armor and
trying to phrase it.
I am the
Oh.
one that just
If
does
I was
nothing.
willing to
Flight
sacrifice
risk.
their lives for one. Yes.
I just
If
put
there's
on
a
the
reserve
combat
flight
gear
risk.
and hey, guess what? I'm already synthetic. Sure, I feel pain, but it helps
I'll
a
make sure
lot
to keep
when
it the
hey, somebody's shooting you on the back. Oh,
With fun.
good to know. Turns around, dispose. There you go. Instead of why do I feel like my systems are failing? Oh, that's why.
I've discussed this with a lot of people.
Better
Better to
Someone said
know before it's
I
too
wouldn't
late.
do it, and it's a red flag.
Yeah,
But I think that's
7.62
entirely
is
from
the
the way
highest
she grew up
caliber.
around. It's showing her ways, seen manly. And it's an
Yeah.
interesting culture.
Interesting.
I hope I don't ever
Agreed.
harm myself. Because I'm gonna buy
mean,
a
then-
literal, the heaviest. I'm gonna buy the literal heaviest cannon I possibly can get and go. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. And I'm talking heaviest I can carry and won't fling me back into oblivion.
Pointed out earlier, there's a lot more
I think your
hyenas
best
around.
bet is literally just a hand cannon at that point.
Yeah, I'm not a D0 individual.
Unless you have
specific
good
in that
leg
respect.
strength and can actually hold weight better.
Which is interesting, because I don't know why
mean,
the
I'm
Garden
always-
District will allow D0 folk on that teleporter.
True.
But yeah, there's a. I can
There are
handle
other
most
modes
typical
of
rifle
transportation
calibers,
into the
but
district.
Once you start getting up into 20 mils,
That's right.
There's a reason why I run from danger.
I really don't trust them.
That's what I'm good at. Quick rabbits are good.
I don't blame you.
Prey animals.
Unfortunately, they're not really a
Meanwhile,
problem.
there's me,
There's only
who
one I got a problem with, and that's
just
a woman named Belladonna.
whenever it's needed.
But I'm trying to stay between it
very
and
much
the people
retired
with
though.
method.
And I'd rather,
That I wouldn't bring no
stay
harm
retired.
towards Belladonna.
though I do hate when my past comes to just bite me for some
If you
reason.
decide to do something stupid, let me know. I've got your
My
back
own
regardless of
problem,
if you're in the
my
right or
own
not.
deal.
Organ harvester, person that likes
If
to
I have an
experiment
issue, I
on
usually
helpless
get
people.
taken care of by hiring
Would it be
somebody to
wrong?
take care of it for me.
No, but it depends on how
Luckily, in
others
this
are
city,
going
I
to
haven't
feel.
had to. So,
I think a lot of people who see
Not yet.
I mean, heck.
me take. I feel like if a lot of people saw me do it,
I
they'd probably,
still
say like,
arm
"Oh, no, good for you." And
myself,
finally took that bitch down.
especially just in case.
I don't think the hyenas would be happy.
As far as him,
I'm taking
Never
a
know.
walk for a sec.
But honestly, I'd give two
No,
shits about
I
the
say-
hyenas' well-being.
as far as him is
They
concerned,
lost such a fucking
I'm
skilled
just
deer
a
bitch
rabbit
like
likes
that.
art. He doesnn't know shit about me. I'm kind of happy
that
about
way as
that.
much as possible.
To be honest, you should be down
I
at the bay.
I hung out there for like
Not
2
really many
months
people
during
have
the,
trust for
open house and talk to
The hyenas.
Like, okay, you just kind of
Understandable.
Well,
Sorry,
know-
pass
don't
out on
mind
the
me.
table behind you.
I'm looking at calibers of bullet, and there's a lot of them.
The guy's been here for like 5 days. He's just very exhausted, most likely. To be honest, being stuck in Palace District and the constant fear of getting shot, stabbed, killed, maimed, or any form of bodily injury would probably put a lot of weight on you and keep you on your guard.
Occasional, yes.
Gotcha.
But he finally gets to leave tonight, from what I've been told.
Yes
The teleporter opened up.
The occasional, yeah. And I mean, only
Kinda
ship it to places that it's legal.
stayed home after hearing about things going to shit. Not,
I mean,
at least
heck,
not home,
Orlando
away
Soccer
from
is
here.
legal, and that's where me and my
Did
friend
repeat
go
that
to
you
sell
were
our
flexing.
stuff.
That's where I'm gonna go on
Because
vacation.
she's the one that makes it.
All over.
So I am. I've been staying away from the district since everything
Don't
went
go to
down.
vacation at Orlando Soccer. Shit's just as fucked there. Just differently.
Okay, well, then.
Just go
Really?
back to your farm and sleep. You'll be safest there.
Not interested in participating
There
in
is
an
a
active
very
war
nice
zone where I'm not
hayloft
getting
that's
paid.
very saute. Thinking about it.
Yeah, that's where I would go.
Understandable.
I would go sleep there and enjoy being a farmer for a little while.
Already been crashing lately.
This is all over.
Yeah.
My
I'm gonna
apartment.
enjoy that. In the meantime, though, I might pay for one of those rooms at the hotel. Because I know it's a safe place to stay when I'm in the city.
Fair.
Actually, I'm gonna talk to Ollie about that in a little bit.
If you, for whatever reason,
Not
can't
really
pay,
much
there are
going on
plenty of
tonight, so I
rooms
might
for
just
people.
hop off and go back to my place.
I'll just turn people
I have
away
the
if I
money.
can help it.
Trust me, I have the money.
Then I
I don't
will.
know. I don't know what I'm gonna
I was
do.
told about a really nice.
Don't worry about it.
Better.
Don't get
area.
killed while you're around
Probably
here.
rent.
I highly likely don't think you
Yeah,
will.
we have some private rooms and private floors.
The higher,
I'm probably
the
gonna
higher tier
start
ones.
that are-
into
Yeah.
Yeah, they're secure.
I mean,
the
then there's also
I can also-
city where I'm from. It's calm because not a lot of this stuff is exposed to it. City of Annex. That's where I'm from.
I live in a city about 30 minutes away at most.
Well, it's a place
Because
where I can also.
fuck Saphira. No offense.
I can also attune a portal to a room that I'm staying in, and then it's just
I
like,
understand.
and I can be like,
Oh, yeah,
okay, well,
that-
there's a giant crate of medical supplies or whatever.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I kept reminding them as well. They truly like me, then.
Yeah. What's funny is I don't think a lot of people heard of Annex City before I showed up.
A weird.
On the bright side, there's a lot of fur care products coming as well.
Going by the highest builder
I
at the
totally
moment.
talked to somebody about that.
That's always good.
Howdy, what can I get you?
Don't worry about it.
Actually, I'm gonna talk to 404. 404 is someone that does the medicine stuff. Yeah.
Alright, just let me know if that changes.
Probably went to the pool.
I'm gonna talk to 404. Apparently, they have a pharmacy, so
That's cool.
which you wouldn't think, but
Find them in there. Never mind. You give me the drink. I'm saying no. Oh, no,
maybe I can work out some deals, and that'd be good.
Yeah, probably.
The pack boss of Nico is what you left. Boring. Again, I prefer punching people, less dancing. It's not my stick. Ow. Okay. What kind of drinks are there, actually?
Lots.
Yeah, I can
word where anyone can hear. That would be
I don't see that.
Get us in a lot of trouble.
And a few that aren't on that menu.
Like what?
You know what? Just give me whatever break you got me last time. That would have
No, they're not gonna coming right up.
Apparently, boss man is gone already.
So, how are you guys dealing with business with all the chaos that is happening outside?
Giant teleporter, you didn't see it on your way in?
Yeah, I got in through the teleporter, but I'm still like, it's, you know, there still be the fear.
Well, we have several drones and volunteers that are looking out for... There you go, one knock on night. What can I get you?
I get a Schlurm.
One Schlurm. That are looking out for the city as a whole, or looking out for the neighborhood as a whole.
I'm taking the rabbit
That's
back
good.
to the med bay since he decided to leave the hospital without permission.
Understood!
That's why I come here every now and then.
Oh well. Oh, I'd be damned.
This place seems like pretty fucking...
Bye.
Oh, okay. Is. Yeah. In comparison to this year, this place is pretty calm. In comparison.
So basically, we've spent the last week or so since this all started going down protecting this place. Whole neighborhood.
So it's pretty much
There's
24/7.
drones, sentries.
Of course.
Yeah, there's people who live here. Families and kids.
I know I got a little family.
Ollie thinks it's only fair that, you know, he look after them. Hell, we're the ones that cleaned up the neighborhood to be livable in the first place.
Yeah,
What can I get you?
you know.
You did a lovely job.
Unless you can read backwards as easily as I can.
Maybe, let's find out. Hold on.
Why? Was he? Or did he go fuck off also?
That was almost very bad.
Do you know?
So it's tense, and if you don't need to be here, I would recommend not staying here beyond tonight. But between the AVs that can get people out of the district and the teleporter that went to Garden District,
Exactly.
Also, you know what?
I'm gonna
we're pretty
get
safe.
the temaki sushi as a flavor stick.
It's alright.
But also, there's a typo.
You know he's... I was going to say he's a liar than you, but then, again, he has
What typo did you find?
There's a typo on there. Well, unless flamin' is a new type of fish that I don't know about.
Let me see.
Right there.
I mean...
Hold
on. You're fine.
That's an old one. It's a new fish. Salmon. It's a new fish. Just enjoy it.
It tastes just like salmon, because it is. There's your flavor stick.
Flamin' salmon.
Thank you.
It's not Salomon.
Or salmonella.
God, I want to go and just...
Both of those would be significantly worse.
I've heard better things about that. There you go.
It is a,
A lot of people came, well, I say a lot of people, but considering the size of our packs...
It is a... It basically is something that exists in food that's gone bad and some uncooked food that makes certain organics very sick. My race seems to have a higher tolerance. Because he's been here for 5 days.
All I was saying is, hey, you're lucky you got even 2 of us. Because, you know...
I'm gonna let him sleep for about 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna wake him up and send him home.
You know, like a Cerberus, but a silverfish? You know, Cerberus. 3-headed dog, but I'm a silverfish.
Maybe.
Every time there's
Probably.
like 3-headed fish.
There's like hydras and shit like that have multiple heads, so I imagine with all the crazy wolf shit that is in the water in this city, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a 5-headed fish around there.
Cupcake literally came from the sewers. He came from the sewers of Saphira. Do I need to say anything more?
I mean, I have a map down of the sewers. That's how I move around sometimes because, you know, a lot of the streets are fucking pain in the ass, so.
You gotta go lick your wounds.
There's less gangs, but there are more monsters.
Also a mutant.
I mean, there's...
That's my point!
There is, let's see, xenomorphs, sewer bears, gang members, frog monsters, rat monsters, three-headed fish, those big giant fuck you fish, Yukai, I think they're called Yufi or Yuti, the fucking fish people too. There's a lot of shit in the sewer, so...
Yeah, there's all sorts of things. Three-headed fish is not a stress.
There's cold people, there's a bunch of shit in the sewers.
I'm gonna go ahead and send it back to my friend.
Streaming, home, or too tired to show up because they've been doing nothing but deal with Palace and its nonsense all week.
That means it's boring tonight.
Not that boring.
I'm already bored.
Not the first that's happened.
No, you're not
last.
Well, I don't know how else to entertain you. I'm so sorry.
I couldn't help myself with that.
It's not your fault. Oh, well, what's up, what happened?
Yeah.
Moonshine?
You're bored. I said you're not glad you're kind of bored.
Would you do that?
No, I'm very much sick.
There you go, Allie's entertaining you.
Unless Stray wants me to do something, I won't be busy.
I was in a
Drinks are on the house tonight.
For a while.
Yeah, Stray is.
I'm a little tired too, but at least I'm not dead on my feet.
I'm working so hard to control myself.
She doesn't have things for you. I got things for you.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's probably for the best.
I do things without thinking a lot, and this is one of those times I'm forcing myself to think. I'm not letting the intrusive thoughts win.
Intrusive thoughts, be gone! I can understand that.
That's probably a good idea.
It was a bitch to get here tonight.
I think it fixed.
Well, if you didn't come through the Garden District teleporter, that's on you, and I don't want to know how you got here.
You know, the teleport's in the side of the head.
Listen,
because then I have to ask how the hell you got past the security outside the walls, and I don't want to know that you got through that security because bad. I figured. Because as soon as I know, I have to go close the rabbit hole.
No.
So long as you're the only ones that know it.
Not in this area. Other Palace area, so.
Yeah. Just take the teleporter to Garden on your way out, it'll be easier.
I had to go into one of them to get away from the barrage of bullets that's happening whenever multiple walls.
Simple. The way that you take care of this is this. Take the teleporter to Garden, go down towards the station. The station just take the bus down towards like whatever district you want to take. Or take the train.
There you go. Or take the teleporter if the teleporter leads to the district you want to go to.
Yeah, I mean,
and you didn't get shot to hell by the drones that are watching.
I mean, the teleporter sometimes costs.
Yeah.
I mean, they do.
Shut up.
I don't know. I gotta just tap in and go.
I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna leave, I think.
Alright, I'll see you. Trust me, for right now, that's the preference. Maybe we'll be busier tomorrow night.
There we go.
Very simply, swords, it's not the problem the sword's heavy, because generally swords aren't too heavy, depending on what the type is. It's just, it's center of gravity.
Yeah, fair enough.
This one is gonna be a little wet.
Okay, Winterhide. Wake up.
Normally large is.
It's time to go home to Robin. Think you can get yourself through the teleporter to go home to Robin? Or do I need to load you into an AV that'll take you out of the district?
That'll be fine.
Alrighty. Teleporter should be just outside.
Nope, let's say my real body is nearby, but this cyber body got...
I'll make sure.
Okay, that makes more sense. You can just take the teleporter.
Oh, he's crap.
I'll walk with you for a bit, okay?
Okay.
Let me place it.
Yep. Over here.
Yeah, no, it's this thing.
Yeah.
See you.
Stay safe, okay?
I will.